Hello and welcome to the Big Bang Theory podcast. My name's John. I'm here with my friend and colleague Dan.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I hope you're feeling A-okay.
Yeah, good one, that, wasn't it?
That is the stuff, innit?
Good one.
That is the stuff. It's as good as we could have hoped.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Pretty much.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. What do you want? What do you want more than that? You know.
Bosh. If you missed it, did you? Exeter City play Plymouth Argyle at home, and they boshed them 2-0.
Yeah, comprehensive win. I call that.
Comprehensive thumping.
I
tell you who's happy. Everyone from Exeter. Tell you who's not happy. That's right. The rest of them.
Well, yeah, okay.
Livid.
You said that like it was going to be some real big revelation. Team that wins happy, team that loses unhappy.
Yeah,
got
right.
it.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, it was.
It was Sky Sports Live main event. It was good.
There was no other football. There was some European games on, weren't there?
Who cares?
Yeah, Villa or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn cold night.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. It was like a weather warning, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It just kind of a bit of drizzle, really, but packed.
Argyle all there in force, looking weird.
Oh, it was like, it was a good, like, they had it going before the match. They were up for it. It was a good atmosphere up on the rest in the ground generally. I think it was an interesting one going into it because we were both like basically level on points.
Well, Argyle were in the relegation zone before we even started, weren't they?
Yeah, and but we would have gone in it if we'd lost.
Yep.
Two teams who, I suppose, not underperformed. We've performed about pretty much exactly how we always have.
Yeah.
And we're in the position of the table where we always are.
Yeah.
But they surely would have been.
Oh, they gotta be,
because you just I know they got relegated, and sometimes there's kind of like repercussions around that. But I think expectation wise, they would not have been expecting to be this, have this bad a start to the season.
No.
Like I said last week, I thought like that Cleverley's a bit of a weird appointment for what they were going after having Rooney. I know it's not the same thing, but I don't know. I would have just thought that you'd have gone for a safer pair of hands.
Don't you think they think they're cleverer and bigger than they are? So
I think the owner just they're not fans of the owner, right? They want a lot of them now.
Funny enough, I was talking to my friend about it, and he's like, well, what more do they want? Like, local supporter puts his money in, blah blah blah. But yeah, lots of people aren't a fan of him since really the Rooney debacle.
Yeah.
And then, but they've always like, we're a big sleeping giant kind of thing. And fine, maybe they are. City the size of them, good home support base. But
biggest city to have never had a team in the top flight.
Right.
Is that right?
But read the room. You're in League One. You've got no budget. You've lost all your players. Your manager's cleared off. Tom Cleverley looks strange in relation to that.
Yeah.
Just do what you got to do to compete. But instead it's not. Yeah,
but I just think it's... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
anyway,
maybe the recruitment's been bad.
Lol.
Anyway, they were... We'll start off with them. They were abject.
They went ahead, though, at the beginning, didn't they? Well, it was always ruled off.
Was that a 0-0?
Yeah. It was 3 minutes in, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, yeah, I think if you had VAR, it would have been given, because I think you can see, obviously, be on Sky.
Yeah.
You get kind of proper replays and stuff. So this morning I've watched all them, and I think it's a tough one, but you'd have to have like VAR to really
decide.
tell.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's basically Macmillan that touches it last.
But
I don't know the full rules of like phases of play and all this kind of thing. Anyway, there's at least some who knows?
I think
anyway, it wasn't given.
It wasn't given. And in fairness to the linesman, it's an absolute mess of legs.
Oh, it's a hard one to give in real life, and you think because it does look like it's poked goalwards by McMillan. I mean, if it technically it is McMillan, but I could see why you'd think if you're the linesman in the moment with no video assistant that you just go hedge my bets. That looked like Argyle. It looked like an Argyle player to me.
And Matey was offside when it reached him. So anyway, that was 1-0 chalked off straight away. But you're right, they weren't.
And that's all they. Yeah, that's all they really.
That's all they did
at that point. I mean, I thought when we were last 10 minutes of the first half, we were kind of like we couldn't keep hold of the ball, and they looked like were more kind of like in the ascendancy, if you want, but they weren't really creating any chances. But it looked more like there was a lot of hoofing it away from our box and stuff, and almost like a last ditch defending, and we couldn't keep hold of the ball at all. But that was it, and then whatever, and then obviously the goal comes from. We were worth the goal. We had several opportunities. Niskin has hit the inside of the post.
Yeah.
Cole's had one tipped over.
Yeah.
We've had like several opportunities, and then it's a kind of scuffed clearance from the keeper, and it just goes straight to Reece Cole. But at the time, from the big bang, I couldn't really tell how good a finish it was. It's really quite far out, and the way he hits it, the controlled shot. Is perfect.
Yeah, there's not many other places he could hit it.
No, it's perfect. The way he controls it to get the pace it needs and get the accuracy, it's such a good goal. And then give him the Argyle, give them all the shush.
Gave them the absolute shush.
Shushed them, which is, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Certainly is.
What we needed, I thought we would win this because Colbert's been here longer.
3 years today. In fact.
So this is his third Devon derby. He kind of knows more about like
what it means
to the fans. Because a lot of people don't. A lot of people think of it as just like kind of like a
fairly local.
Yeah, which compared to like Celtic Rangers, I suppose it is, but it does mean a lot. And I think he's managed because we've been there. He's managed to kind of get that message across. But cleverly, how would he really know? He hasn't really been around long enough to really get what it's about. No. And Colwell's got that message across. I think he's really good at this. And I said when Colwell absolutely shines is in these kind of big moments when he can really kind of rally and kind of do that, get the kind of emotion. Insert the emotion into it, and it's got through to to be honest, all of them. But Reece Cole especially, I thought, was obviously being a kind of one of our best players.
Yeah.
But with the caveat of he's injured a lot and kind of in and out sometimes. But it's perfect, and he's kind of a perfect derby player, and he was exceptional.
Well, when he's good, he's great.
Yeah.
And this was one of his best games.
Man of the match, man of the match in the stadium.
Yes.
I think Sky gave it to Higgins, but
right.
Man of the match in the stadium, and he gets it. He knows that I kind of if I give it a bit to the Argyle fans, that's only gonna
increase the legend
exactly and add to the whole thing. And it did. And I mean, I didn't know about it at the time, obviously, but
lovely.
Obviously, seeing it about this morning, it was lovely bit of shushing, yeah.
Yes, that's 1-0. That's half time.
Like I said, after that point, there was a little bit. They kind of had a bit of something, 10 minutes or so, and it's a little bit about let's get to half time here.
Yeah.
But then Colwell, again,
worked his magic.
I don't know what he said to them at half time. Some reorganising bits or whatever it was. It was worked. It was perfect.
They were basically null and void second half, weren't they?
Yeah, it was second half. They did not have a sniff. It was perfect. Everyone for City. I mean, there's the obvious point that Argyle weren't very good, and I think true that we understood the stakes better than them. But everyone in our team did genuinely play really well. I loved the kind of off the ball work of the forwards. He went for Wareham instead of McGuinness.
Yeah.
And I thought that was good because of energy, and he wins a surprising amount of balls in the air, Wareham, for a little fella. Niskanen, Cole, Wareham.
Yeah.
Higgins.
Great to see Higgins start.
Brilliant. brilliant. It's just the right call. And then Brearley and McMillan in centre midfield perfect. Again, I thought this is a good one for McMillan.
Yeah.
Because he's got that kind of, he can really get up.
Oh, he was flying in
and stuff.
He was lucky not to get 2 yellows.
Yeah,
actually.
and then obviously the defence just perfect.
Yeah, agreed.
Andrew, great game. Sweeney got booked on 27-28 minutes.
Yeah.
So you worry at that point because he's already getting a little bit done for pace.
Yeah.
By the
one of the young lads.
Their left-sided player.
Yeah.
Played out the whole rest of the game on a yellow in a derby, high stakes.
Yeah.
I think he maybe got a bit more cover, like second half. Niskanen had to but oh yeah, bloody hell! All of them. I mean, you can't name every single player. I want to say it's Whitworth because he has much to do.
No, I want to talk about Higgins because that goal was lovely stuff, wasn't it?
The Hurricane.
The Hurricane, the eye of the storm. So he wins. He goes for the challenge.
Well, first of all, the thing is, just before this, about 2 minutes before, he's put through.
Yeah.
Might have been both times, might have been by Brierley, but he's put through Higgins, he's cleaned through, and then he just hits it really early and just doesn't catch it at all, and it just kind of harmlessly rolls straight to the keeper. And you're like, and I was like, oh, he shit himself there, like it's too big for him, the occasion. Nope.
So he challenges the ball on halfway, kind of does enough for it to land with Brearley again, wasn't it?
Yeah, first time
pass. Off Higgins goes. He's already set up before it's even got to Brearley.
Yeah, he's been played onside by really poor.
Yeah, wandering around centre back.
Just doesn't step up at all, but you know.
Anyway, whatever. He's still got most of the half to run, and all the time to think about it. And you know, if he's just fluffed his lines 2 minutes before,
exactly, yeah.
Goals yawning, goalkeeper's there.
Lovely first touch.
Lovely first touch. Lovely finish.
Little dink over the keeper. Oh, it's magical.
Crowd goes wild. That's it. It's done. They're never getting back.
No, it was almost kind of surreal to be that relaxed.
Yeah.
After that goal went in, to be honest, before that goal went in, the whole second half, but especially after that, it was just like, oh, we can just kind of enjoy this now. I don't think we even had another shot after that. I can't remember one. I was thinking, wouldn't mind having another.
Reece Cole had a few from distance and didn't get into the box, didn't he?
It might have been a couple of blocked ones, yeah, but it didn't really matter. It was done. It was done.
The boos rang out from the away end. Those who were left, the rest had cleared out.
Yeah, they weren't happy. I think they were kind of giving it to the players. Obviously, went over to Clapham, and the remaining Argyle fans weren't happy with them.
Remember that?
At all.
We've seen that quite a lot, haven't we, recently with Argyle? When Argyle come to St James Park.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, obviously last season they won 1-0.
2 seasons ago, yeah.
Sorry, last time we played them, yeah. A bit of a drab affair.
But then the one before that was 2019, wasn't it? And the Randall Williams, and that's when...
That was the 4-0, yeah.
Ryan Lowe was booed out of the ground.
Yeah, well, I mean, that didn't ultimately end up... costing him the job, but you wonder.
Cleverly,
you think possibly. I mean, he hasn't gone yet, I don't think, but you wonder how much more they can take if you include losing in the Devon derby. Because I'd like him to stay because I think like if they get a better manager, I'll be worried about the away game. But if they keep him, I just think, can we play it now?
I know. When is it? April the 11th.
April, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, yeah, it's just so good to be part of that. Really good to remind ourselves of how, when it goes well, so that was, the stats were, so I'm told, if we score first in a game, we've done that 4 times, now 5 times this season, we win the game.
Yeah.
Now, we've always known it to be true, that if we concede...
But isn't it something like we concede the most first half goals in the league, but we concede the least second half goals?
That's right. So if we can get a goal in our first half for us... we probably win the game.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
It is weird.
It does feel like they have bursts of energy.
Yeah.
This team.
I think we did need, I think the fans needed that performance last night. We needed something to kind of connect with the team and with Gary again. You know, we had the Forest game last year, which I think was the closest I can think to that happening.
Yeah.
And early on in his time here, I think, you know, it was it seemed good. But like, there's been just a little bit of kind of like, well, you know, it's just kind of a bit of the same old. So many personnel changes, you know, like so many new players, and they've just kind of given us. Last night they gave us kind of like something to kind of like relate to and be like, oh, these guys got some kind of like heroes or whatever, you know, like to kind of be like,
there's a shared experience.
That's what I mean.
Lift you on, isn't there?
Yeah, and I think we kind of needed that, and hopefully it can be
bit of a kick on.
The problem is in the past, what we've seen is like sometimes you have that, and then you know, it's not the momentum. We don't really seem to have any momentum from these kind of important wins. You know, around that Forest game, we were just straight after that, we were just back to kind of just like like uninspiring. But I think it's cumulative. I think it probably helps.
What's promising is that's a fairly, like some of these players I wouldn't necessarily want to be settled in the positions they are, but that is a fairly settled, I think, fairly productive starting 11 or starting.
Still a lot of people out as well.
Yeah,
you know?
But you think like, okay, no John Lee, but you've got Ed Turns. He looked good last night.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Fitzwater's really made that his position. Sweeney's now back and playing every week. Obviously, the goalkeeper never changes.
Well, and obviously no Doyle Hayes, but you know, if Macmillan's going to play like that,
yeah, right.
You know, and then I was reminded on X-Web that we've got Carlos Mendes Gomez as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Forgot all about him.
He won't be around until after Christmas, but but I think actually Higgins is really put in a staked a claim on that starting role. Great. McGuinness, I think, coming off the bench is a really good role for him because he throws himself around like nobody's business, doesn't he? And he's terrifying. If you're a worn-out defender, especially a young one, you've played 75 minutes and then that lump of a man comes on to shout at you. Yeah,
I don't want to kind of start getting into criticising anyone too much, but my complaint with McGuinness, which we saw a bit last night, is he's always on his heels. You know? He's never ready. Like, I guess because he's like, you know, of advancing years. But
so you start where you have Higgins involved. McGuinness is a backup for that. I think, and
Aitchison as well, someone to bring on. Yeah,
and then Mendes Gomez, like you said, when he's around, and then you feel like, okay, this could be something that kicks on. We're
There's
not going to
still
win every game.
Swinkles as well, isn't it? What's happened to him?
He's injured,
still Swinkles. Yeah, but didn't he play in the Johnson's Paint Trophy, whatever it's called?
Oh, I missed that. And then Luca Woodhouse is coming on, isn't he? I want to speak about Danny Andrew as well. He's been really good.
Oh, yeah, he's great.
He's a really good player.
He's really good, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think we only got him for this season, haven't we? As it stands.
Yeah.
He's great. He's got a great cross on him.
Yeah.
He's a real hard worker. Do you know what he is? When you watch him, it's kind of like, you just look at him and think, oh, he's solid.
Yeah.
That guy's solid, you know.
Doesn't make silly decisions.
Yeah.
Knows how to play the ball.
Hard.
Yeah.
He's hard.
Yeah.
He's got a great left foot on him. He should have hit the target with that shot early on.
Yeah.
After about 30 seconds. But, yeah, great addition, actually.
Yeah, agreed. So you feel like, okay,
bit of momentum. Still Rydell to come back as well.
Yeah. Bit of momentum. That kind of shared experience together. In theory, that's one of the biggest games of the season. So you think, oh, we shouldn't be fazed by anything now, in theory.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm not getting ahead of myself at all, but I think that's a good opportunity for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brilliantly executed, basically.
Now,
there's a couple of things just to mention.
Yeah, flag row.
Hey.
Do you want to talk about the flag row?
The flag row.
Aggro with flag on the front. So the lads on the big bank did the old fundraise.
Oh,
we talked about it before,
right, yeah.
And they made the flag, and then they were made to change the flag at the last minute.
Apparently, this is some sort of a safety officer.
Who's
nothing to do with the club, right?
Presumably he's council or police or whatever.
And they had a big flag that said, "We hate Argyle."
Yes, supposed to say that.
And then they were made to change it by this to "We despise Argyle," which is like,
feels worse to me.
Well, one, how is it any different?
Yeah.
Two, I don't know why they
get involved in flags. Unless it says something.
What's wrong with that?
They sing it all the time.
It doesn't. What is wrong with people?
Yeah, and
yeah, I mean, you got to.
Do you think the safety officer came in and he was like, no, boys, that is not strong enough. You don't hate them, you despise them.
Isn't
like
despise is worse, isn't it?
I would say it's worse. Despise.
You've not gone far enough. No, but the thing is, that just doesn't really have the same ring to it. And it sort of sounds like not something a football fan would say.
No, come on.
Despise
you got your GCSEs
Argyle.
in the summer.
I mean, I was a bit like, there's a bit of footage from the Argyle supporters going, chanting, what the fuck is that? You know, and I was thinking, well, yeah, fair play. I just wouldn't, if I was it was a great display. All those kids put a load of work into it, and it's really good. And you know, and when you're up there and all the flags are going around you and stuff, it's cool. And I think it does look good from afar as well and stuff. And it makes it, especially for big games, it gives it a little bit of something extra. When that happened, I'd have just gone, we can't have that. Just we'll have to leave that one, and we'll have to. And then, you know,
problem is they've raised funds for it. The people have put money in.
Yeah, I know.
You know, like they get enough grief off people. Like, where's my money going and stuff. You think, they've really been stitched up there by over officiousness.
I mean, there's over officiousness, and then there's like, you know, it makes you want to vote for reform.
It does not.
I'm only joking, but you know what I mean.
Well,
you think these like morons who, well, we can't have hate, like. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Have you been to a football match? Have you heard some of the things with the supporters are saying in unison, shouting? There's like, you know, the word hate. Don't even worry about it.
No, that's very light.
That is light. Anyway, I just think it was pathetic that they did that, and I feel bad for the kids who made the display.
Yeah.
And I think, like, come on, give us a chance. Unless it's an Argyle fan who's gone, like, who was the safety officer, in which case they've absolutely done us.
No, if it's an Argyle fan, they'd come up with something better than that.
Well, I think, yeah, maybe, but either way, it was terrible. The other thing about the note about the Big Bang was Angus MacDonald was up there.
Bizarre turn of events. Alexandra Burke on hand, taken out for a hot date.
Don't think they're together anymore, are they?
Not with this kind of... Not if you don't take your partner to a big Devon derby, you're not going to be.
No, I suppose not. She'll be regretting it now, won't she? The day she dumped him.
Yeah, that's curious, isn't it?
Well, I was thinking, I thought I heard them chanting a song about him, and I was like, oh, it can't
be that.
And then at the end, when they all come up to clap the Big Bank, they were all kind of pointing and laughing at one very specific thing. And
it wasn't we
and
despise
someone was like sort of
Argyle.
showing Kevin MacDonald and like pointing out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, you know, give him a pair of glasses.
Yeah.
But
he'd recently had his cataracts removed, so
yeah.
he had a chance of seeing him. Yeah.
Apparently that was what was going on, yeah. I mean, I didn't see him myself, but that's what that's what they say.
MacDonald Jr. I love that. There's no reports of anyone else there, is there?
No, I don't think so.
There's a lot of
people
memes
there,
going round. Seen these?
I've seen some memes, yeah.
Love the memes.
Yeah, well, that's it. You know, that's it, really. Good night.
Oh, what a night!
Yeah, really good.
Okay,
it's good, isn't it? You always remember these. You remember these ones, and I think when you got someone like a lone player, something like that, kind of like, you know, he'll probably won't ever. He'll be here for the rest of the season, and then he'll be gone, and then we'll kind of, you know,
yeah.
A lot of those players get forgotten, and that's not because they're not good, but just because sometimes, you know, they come in, they do okay, and especially where at the moment where we're kind of lower mid-table every year kind of job, they're only going to do so much. But, you know, for him to get that goal in that kind of manner, I think it kind of like kind of writes you into the history books a bit, and like kind of people remember things like that. So
see also Jack Stacey, you know, it's the same, isn't it? He was similar, half-season loan, you know.
Was he?
He was definitely a loan.
No.
Stacey.
He wasn't a loan player, was he? I thought he was one of ours.
I thought he was a Luton loan player. Anyway, whatever. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, you're right. It's a marker, isn't it, of
right.
That puts him on the pedestal. I mean,
you're right, it was on loan.
From Luton?
From Reading.
Oh,
I thought he was one of ours. He went to Luton at some point.
Well, I'd love him
to
like
that.
Start.
But then, you know, then there's for every one of him, there's a Donovan Wilson or other ones which I literally have forgotten.
Yeah. Well, I hope Gary starts him some more because that was great.
So that puts us up to 13th in the league.
Yeah, obviously we got some more. We played more games than others.
Yeah.
It's still pretty close at the minute. A couple more wins and we'll be well clear of.
The whole division's still. I mean, it's early days, isn't it? But it's still all pretty tight. Nothing's.
No one's running away with it yet. Not in the style of Birmingham last year.
No.
Anyway, more on that in a second. Welcome back to the Big Bang Theory podcast. Remember, you can email us bigbangpod@gmail.com if you want to. Maybe you taught Reece Cole how to shush.
Yeah.
Did you?
No.
No, all right. James has been in touch, titled Price of Spain Trip.
Okay.
I can confirm the Exeter team flew EasyJet to Alicante from Gatwick as I was on the same 6 a.m. flight. They didn't even pay for extra legroom as I did and had the whole row to myself. And a side note from Jim, Kevin McDonald was dishing out Mentos in the immigration queue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good.
Suppose it wasn't worth of the originals, but apart from that.
Yeah.
Mentos must be hard when you got false teeth.
I suppose so. Yeah.
Right, okay. And then Tony's been in touch. He remembers Jimmy Blaine.
Okay. How old's this fella then?
Tony, don't know.
Hang on, wait. When was Jimmy Blaine first?
Late 60s. When I first go to watch City in the late 60s.
So he's oldish.
So I'm not saying Tony's old, but Kevin McDonald remembers nursing him with a bottle of milk.
The other way round, surely.
Don't know what the joke is there. But he remembers nothing about him other than that he played left back. A pretty unremarkable chap, I think. Did a reasonable job. Was that helpful? But Tony's given us an extra fact. He went to school, not Tony. Jimmy Blaine went to school with John Lennon.
Okay, well, that's something, isn't it?
Imagine that.
That is something.
That's good, isn't it?
How does he know that?
He Googled it.
Right.
He Googled Jimmy Blaine and that came up.
Can't be that much information out there about Jimmy Blaine, I would have thought.
Brother of David.
But yeah, well, that's the main thing, yeah.
Of course. Yeah. And Tony, who's emailed, is actually the brother of Chris, who emailed us about, what are those shoes called?
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude. So it's all happening. Tony's got a very full life, it seems.
Well done, Tone.
Well done, Tone. Thank you for that. If you've got more information about Jimmy Blaine or about novelty clothing or about who John Lennon went to school with, bigbangpod@gmail.com.
Paul McCartney? No, they didn't go to school together.
They went to school together, met on the bus. Oh,
right.
no, was that Harrison? Can't remember.
Right, I don't know, yeah.
One of them met on the bus.
If you know how the Beatles formed, email in.
Yeah. Title it Beatles.
How did they meet Ringo?
He was just in the scene, I believe.
Was he?
Yeah.
Scene star.
Drafted him in because Pete Best couldn't play the drums.
Yeah.
Or was too good at playing the drums or something.
I don't know what, I can't remember.
Can't remember either. bigbangpod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
All right. If you got any stories about extra legroom regarding City players, I'd like to know that.
Seems unlikely. But yeah, if you have, get on it.
Okay. So
Next,
it's not for ages now because what day is it today? Friday. Nothing this weekend. We've had it. Enjoy yourselves.
Yeah.
Take in a play.
Take in a play. Take in a panto. Is it panto season?
Not
no.
yet. Go boating.
Why not take a trip to, I don't know,
Haverfordwest.
What's there?
Very little, as far as I recall.
Is it in Devon?
No, it's in West Wales.
We don't go there. It's too
Take
far
a
away.
trip to
Traffic at the minute's terrible, so I wouldn't recommend leaving town.
Bishop Stainton.
It's again, you'll never get there. It'll take you hours to get there,
It will.
and it's crap.
Bishop Stainton's crap.
Rubbish, absolute rubbish.
Take a trip to Bampton.
Again, you've got to stay with. Look, the roads are in bits.
Yeah.
Give them some suggestions that are inside Exeter. They don't have to, they can walk to.
Walk the Roman Wall. What's
just
left
walk
of it?
to.
Go to
I-bounds.
Go to Between Bread on North Street.
No, don't go there.
Bit posy. They do a really nice. This sounds gross, so don't judge me. But honestly, I was amazed. Someone bought it for me, and I was like, "Well, this is going to be gross." And it was really nice. It was like a battered cauliflower sandwich.
Okay.
Obviously, that sounds mental. I know that.
How much was it? 150 quid.
Someone else paid, so probably, yeah.
This is my issue. I mean, you know, whatever. I'm not having a pop at a local
Sounds like you
independent
are.
cafe.
Here we go.
But I'm not paying £15 for a sandwich.
Don't think it was £15.
Yeah, but it's best part of.
I think it was £7.
That's madness.
Yeah, but a Tesco all-day breakfast is £4.50 sandwich.
Make your own.
Well, you can make your own, of course.
Why don't just eat some grass?
No, your
It's
appendix
free.
doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work. Can't eat grass.
Well, you could eat a bit.
I wouldn't recommend it. No nutritional value in grass for a human.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Must be some.
None. And
All right, go between bread then. I'm sure it's excellent.
honestly, the battered cauliflower thing, top drawer.
Okay, I prefer walking along eating a quiche out of the box.
How? What, the whole thing?
Yeah, just
What?
pull
How did
bits
you
off.
get into that?
Just pull bits off with your hands.
Pull bits off with your hands?
Yeah,
Was you holding a quiche in one hand?
it's in the box.
It's in the box, and you're getting it out like it's...
Just
like,
reach in and grab a bit.
all right, that's not mad at all.
I don't think it is. Cheaper than between bread.
Not doubting that. But
Cost
what's it
of living
doing- What's it doing
crisis.
to your social standing?
We're in a cost of living. You look hard.
You don't look hard, you look mad.
Exactly, hard and mad.
No, that's...
I'd think if I saw someone walking along eating a quiche out of the box, I'd think I wouldn't mess with it.
Quiche isn't a hard food. Oh, look at the Cray brothers eating that quiche. Don't happen. Quiche. Quiche, nonsense. Hard food is like beef jerky.
No, that's bougie.
Beef jerky.
Yeah.
What's that thing? What's the brand name of that? Horrible.
Pepperami.
Pepperami. Someone's eating a pepperami.
That's for children.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've never had one. I've never had one.
I don't think you'd see many adults eating a pepperami.
All right. Well, anyway,
And then again, you can have hard children. Some children are
tough.
tough as old boots.
But quiche isn't a hard food. You just look mad.
Yeah, fair enough. It's not, but that's where you look nuts. You look so nuts that you just this bloke, this guy just doesn't care.
This guy doesn't care.
He's walking down the street eating a quiche out of the box. Don't mess with him. I wouldn't. You're telling me you saw someone go up, you'd go up to him and go like, say something, would you?
No, I wouldn't say something to anyone.
Well, exactly.
That's not very nice.
Wimp.
Wimp. All right. You eat
Chicken.
your quiche walking down the street and we'll
I'm
see
going
who's
to.
the wimp.
I'm
All
going
right,
to
okay,
now.
all right, fine.
I'm going to now, and I'll see if you come up and say anything to me.
I'm going to follow you until you do. I'm going to berate you.
Yeah.
Right. Well, if you know what a hard food is, I don't mean like physically tough. BigBangPod@gmail.com. Looking for suggestions.
Yeah.
Who's City's hardest player of recent years?
Sweeney?
Sweeney. What's Sweeney eating?
I don't know.
Dunno.
He's Irish, isn't he? So,
Different cultural norms around hard food.
yeah. Soda bread?
Yeah, I mean, that is quite hard to eat, literally.
Yeah. Anyway, next up, Halifax away in the
FA
FA
Cup.
Cup.
So it's a week Saturday,
Yeah.
so don't rush. It's away, the Shea Stadium.
Yeah, the Shea Men. Ease are good. Do they play that?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Anyone got any Veras?
Ebenezer good. Do they play that in the ground? I presume so. Then again, probably not. Safety officer probably won't let you.
No, because if it managed to get past the safety officer at top of the pops,
Yeah, but that was in the
they're
90s.
literally saying E's are good.
Yeah, it's in the 90s. Everyone agreed at that point that E's were good.
I was unaware that I was agreeing to that. Aged 8. 10. When was it? I got no idea.
Early 90s?
Yeah, I was 10. So Halifax are in the National League.
Yeah.
Obviously, we used to play them quite a lot, and then they dropped out, and then they're back. They're managed by Adam Lakeland
Seth Lakeman or something.
of the Plastics Empire, one can assume.
I thought it would be kind of kitchen utensils
Yeah.
and glassware.
Yeah. That's the Plastics Empire, isn't it?
Plastics?
Isn't that what it's called? Lakeland Plastics?
Lakeland Glass.
Lakeland Plastics.
The one on the high street, the shop
Yeah.
that sells like blenders and stuff.
Yeah.
I've never heard anything to do with plastics
Haven't you?
involved in it.
Am
It's called Lakeland Glass, isn't it?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I've been living a lie all these years.
What do they sell that's plastic? Well, they sell loads of things that are plastic.
They sell a box you put your quiche in for walking around town. No idea. Now that I say it out loud, I wonder if it's just the shop. It's called Lakeland.
I think it's just called Lakeland.
Was it called Lakeland Plastics? BigBankPod@gmail.com.
It was called Lakeland Glass.
My
I'm
mum was
sure
delighted
it was.
when it first came into being.
Everyone's mum was.
Yeah.
Everyone's
And
mum was.
culinary dads who saw the potential.
I suppose so, yeah.
My dad's never cooked in his... That's unfair on my dad. When my mum went to university, when I was 11, she used to have night classes, and me and my dad would have a microwave roast
Yeah,
dinner.
that's exactly the same thing that my dad would serve up if he was
So
in charge
gross.
of the food.
He knew it was gross. I knew it was gross.
Microwave roast dinner. At one point, I remember him getting us microwave kebabs.
What?
Just grim. And then most of the time, it would be like, can't even be bothered to do that and go KFC.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
We didn't do that. Well, no,
That had been a
actually,
better way of
we get
ingratiating himself to
Yeah.
his 3 sons, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we got fish and chips, actually, now you say it. From, shout out to Hongs in Columpton.
Still going?
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Lovely. So, yeah, Lakeland Plastic. Adam Lakeland, Halifax. So, we played 2 non-leagues, didn't we, 2 non-league teams last season in the cup run. Barnet, who we ended up beating 4-2 after a bit of a mess of a game when, remember, Jay Bird fell over and managed
Well,
to
yeah,
score.
I'd forgotten all about it, but you reminded me of it, yes.
And McGuinness scored 2 penalties, and I think also missed one, but maybe I'm remembering it wrong. And then Chesterfield.
Yeah.
Maybe they were League 2 by then, I can't remember. Obviously came to mainly berate Coldwell, who they still annoyed at.
Of course, I remember that one, yeah.
Yeah. And then Forest, 3rd round.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
good chance to get in the 2nd round, isn't it?
there is riding high after the win last night.
Nice break.
A nice little break. You'd expect to win, wouldn't you?
Long old poke, innit?
It's a long way, but, everywhere's a long way, really.
Everyone's a long way.
Is there any way to watch it?
No, probably not. Probably not.
Or listen to it?
Listen to it, yeah.
Definitely?
No. That'll be on Radio Devon, which then means it'll be on Grecian audio.
Will it definitely be on the... I never know, because it's the FA Cup. It's all...
The FA Cup's fine for commentary, isn't it? It's the Carabao that we struggle for commentary.
Oh, right, okay.
But there's no highlights. And then they come out like way after.
Yeah.
We'll see them like Sunday afternoon or something. Won't
And
we?
it's like about 30 seconds long. Yeah, anyway, so, yeah.
Yeah, because it's not been chosen for telly, has it? We'd know about it already, wouldn't we?
You're not choosing that, are you?
No. Yeah. A good chance to get 2nd round.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, of course. Maybe
Imagine
maybe
we got Argyle in the 2nd round and we beat them again and cleverly got fired 2nd time round.
I'd actually love to get him again, especially right now.
Yeah, so would I.
That'd
be an absolute treat.
I think it might be a chance for some players to play who haven't been getting in the team as much.
Well, you think maybe Swinkles might be
Possibly
called back in?
Swinkles, yeah. But I don't know how far away Doyle Hayes is. Maybe
No.
him. And,
Mendes Gomez is done for a while, isn't he?
I think they said Christmas, didn't
Right.
they, or whatever. But yeah.
But yeah, nice break before we get there.
There's also the Tuesday night, remember, as well, this week against Arsenal under-21s.
Yes, of course. That's the... Which one's that?
The Johnson's
The Virtue,
Trophy.
yes, that's right. Okay. Got
Yeah.
ya. I can keep up.
So there's that as well.
Yeah, then I
you're
think we're
interested
just
in
back
that.
into Saturday, aren't we? Before, well, it depends. Obviously, if we get the cup 2nd round, which I think would be the 6th of December, that weekend.
Right.
Oh, I'd love another cup run, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
That was really good.
Yeah.
We deserve. Well, we don't deserve anything, but we've had years of no cup runs. And to Coldwell, as we've always said, is a cup man.
He's good for the cup.
He's
So,
good for
yeah,
the cup.
hopefully we can have another one, because we're already out of the League Cup, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe this is starting another little run. That'd be nice.
Thank you, Gary. That'd be lovely. All right. Well, enjoy your week, everyone. Make sure you go point at anyone wearing green or eating a quiche in the street.
There's... Careful, those fellas. There's already the 10-minute highlights up on... the internet.
Yeah.
I've already watched them twice today.
Lovely.
And I'm planning on watching them several more times.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Laughing the whole way through, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for listening, everyone. My name's John. I've been here with my friend and colleague Dan.
Cheers.
See you soon.